In tonight's cover story, 2024 in Chicago is closing out with some of the biggest headlines of the year. Turmoil at Chicago Public Schools, a chaotic push for a city budget, and a disappointing season for the Bears.
But it's also been a year of highs and some lows from the start. WGN's Ray Cortopassi takes a look back.
With the first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams.
It was 12 months of comings and goings, new beginnings.
My reason why I play is to win games and win championships. What better place to do it than the Chicago Bears?
Thank you for your loyal viewership, everybody.
And endings.
There's an officer down right in front of 855.
Sacrifice.
Our police department, we're hurting right now.
Upheaval.
This was a pretty big storm. We haven't seen one this big and this volatile in a very long time.
And arrivals. Chicago was showcased and stretched in 2024, from a successful Democratic National Convention at the United Center to the ultimate wind down of an overwhelming crush of immigrants finding shelter. Our city withstood many tests.
We are completely willing to leave when DePaul meaningfully divests.
There were college demonstrations over the war in Gaza, pro-Palestine protests at U of C, DePaul, and Northwestern. In state and city politics, a razor-thin win for Cook County State's attorney candidate Eileen O'Neill Burke, who went on to win over her Republican challenger in November.
It's always about the pursuit of justice. It's not about the pursuit of a conviction.
People are afraid. They're afraid to go out at night. They're afraid to come downtown.
$100 million for a walkie-talkie on a pole.
In another city scuffle, council members fought to try to save gunshot-detecting ShotSpotter, which ultimately ended as Johnson promised on the campaign trail.
Not raise property taxes. That's the promise that I made. 0 nays, 50 nays. This matter has been voted down.
I've been here, going on 17 years. I've never seen this kind of vote take place.
But the mayor broke a promise by asking for a later withdrawn $300 million property tax hike, trying to balance a $1 billion busted budget.
To bargain a fair contract.
All while the CTU fought for a new contract, an entire school board resigned, and then the mayor appointed a new one.
Why put the district in financial distress?
It culminated with Johnson's new board firing CPS CEO, Pedro Martinez.
It is not right.
After more than a year of controversial spending and combative leadership style, embattled South Suburban leader Tiffany Henyard found herself locked out of the race for one of her 2 elected positions.
They can't beat me. If they could beat me, they would have went to the polls.
It's sickening to me. I've been out here 33 years and never experienced anything like what's happening here.
It was a final chapter for the council's longest-serving alderman, Ed Burke, sentenced to 2 years on federal corruption convictions.
So did we land the tuna?
Not long afterward, history's longest-running Speaker of the House, Mike Madigan,
to keep Mike Madigan happy, I think it's worth it,
sees his federal corruption trial begin.
And we are charting a new way forward.
On a positive note, Chicago shined in nominating Vice President Kamala Harris at the DNC at the United Center in August after President Biden dropped out of the race.
I don't think I've ever been asked a question in such a horrible manner.
It followed Donald Trump's visit to NABJ, in which he contentiously questioned Harris's ethnicity.
And she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black.
I hope this tragedy unites us to change our city.
CPD lost 2 officers in the line of duty. Luis Huesca in April, also shot and killed 7 months later Enrique Martinez, and later in November, Oak Park Police Detective Alan Reddins.
Purpose behind the traffic stop was for Mr. Reed not wearing a seatbelt.
Don't roll the window up. Don't roll the window up. Hey.
There were fatal police shootings too, most notably Dexter Reed during a pullover in Chicago.
My mother, she's everything to me.
And Sonia Massey by a sheriff's deputy at her home in Sangamon County.
Patio door blew out, her windows blew out, and part of her kitchen roof collapsed.
There were tornado outbreaks, one in Mundelein and Sugar Grove in February, and then July brought more in Chicago and the southwest suburbs. It got noisy during the summer of cicada, 2 different broods on a 17-year cycle.
A little sliver of a very orange sun, and the rest is black.
From those sounds to this sight, day became night on April 8, 2024, when a total solar eclipse moved across North America, when the moon passed between the sun and the earth.
Oh, very cool.
It happened so memorably in 2017 that when it emerged again, it brought back the one and only.
You know what? This retirement thing was doing great until they called me back to work again.
Tom Skilling, who decided 2024, his 45th year of broadcasting at WGN, would be his last, and calling it a career.
Happy Solar Eclipse Day.
In sports, it was the arrival of the #1 draft pick for the Bears, Caleb Williams. After bringing the team into a promising start, a multi-game losing streak led to a first, the dismissal of coach Matt Eberflus midseason.
In retrospect, could we have done it better? Absolutely.
You can't keep firing people every 3 years.
The Bears weren't the only Chicago sports team to change their coaching regime.
A change needed to be made.
The Blackhawks, the Sky, the Fire, and the White Sox all bringing in new blood after disappointing seasons. And the White Sox season was especially disappointing. They struck a nerve on the South Side with an historic 121-loss season.
I haven't even watched the games, to be honest with you, so that's how bad it is. It hurts my soul.
Both the Bears and Sox, meanwhile, spent the year considering how and where to fund new stadiums.
I'm highly skeptical of the proposal that's been made.
While Northwestern University tore down its home for a new field.
To present Steve McMichael for enshrinement in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
And finally, joy and celebration for one of the monsters of the Midway. While inspiring Chicago in his battle with ALS, at long last, Steve Mongo McMichael made the NFL Hall of Fame. And some big stories to watch for in the new year. What will the jury decide when it comes to the fate of Mike Madigan and the accused Highland Park shooter? How will Illinois and Chicago be impacted by a second Trump administration? And finally, how will the years of public and private wrangling leave the Bears and White Sox when it comes to new stadiums? With the year in review, Ray Cortopassi, WGN News.